Okay, we're back from our break. Dr. Rob, is Diana, Princess of Wales, with us this evening?
Yes, she is, Billy. I have her with us this evening.
So how is she doing now that she has been on the other side for the past 15 years?
I would say that she has definitely found peace on the other side. I see her in a white light with a lot of deep purples around her. She is a very, almost like an angelic being at this point. I feel very comfortable with her, very calm, and the way that she's speaking to me.
I see. Is she with Dodi Fayed right now? Are they together?
I can see that she is with him in the spirit world. They are together. I really don't feel like he's probably going to give us a message this evening, but they do have a long association with each other, and I feel like that's something that is definitely going to stay through the eternities.
I see. Okay. And did she feel that she got justice for what happened?
I would say that she doesn't really feel like she received justice connected to this incident. She says that this will probably not come to justice until the next generation takes over as the in the monarchy. She really feels like William will be the one who brings justice to the situation.
Okay. And can you tell us, or can she tell us if she was murdered or not?
She says that yes, she was murdered, or her death was arranged. Although she does tell me that this was kind of a way for her to cross over, because it was her time to cross over to the other side.
Okay, Dr. Rob, so she was murdered. Was there anybody in the royal family that's responsible for this tragedy?
She says to me that the members of the royal family, like the Queen or Prince Charles, are not responsible for this. It's someone associated very closely with Prince Charles, part of what they call his court of friends, and they are really the ones who are responsible. She said that the reason why they took her out was that they wanted him to be able to have the ability to remarry without losing the throne. There's some constitutional laws when him and Camilla got married. He's not supposed to be divorced, and the woman he's married to is not supposed to be divorced either. But they could kind of get rid of the fact that he was divorced because Diana was passed away, and had he stayed divorced to her, and had she stayed alive, he would never become king.
Okay, and can you describe the last moments of her life?
I would say that she was extremely happy. She was, very happy to be in love and very happy to be in Paris. She was very stressed out, though, because all day long she had been being followed, which was normal for her with the paparazzi. But she says that, her eyes were hurting from her photograph being taken so much. And in the last few moments, she says that, it was just like everybody was in a big hurry. Everyone was like, hurry, 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 hurry. She felt very, stressed out. And, as I was driving through that tunnel, she didn't really see anything that was happening. She felt like there was a car that had a couple of different vehicles that had pulled up alongside of her and their vehicle, and it actually cut them off and caused the accident to happen. But as far as her being in pain, in regards to this, she says that she was pretty much outside of the body at that point, even though she was still alive, and even though she felt like there was a way to save her. At that time, she felt like it was really her time to go to the other side.
Okay, wow. Does William and Harry know the truth about this?
They do, and she says that William, when he becomes king, will put all this whole story out, and that justice will finally be had. She says that probably will happen within the next 20 years.
I see. Okay, and has she been able to watch William and Harry grow up?
She says that, she's been there for the boys, but she's also been there for, all the people of the world. There's a lot of causes that were special to her with children and AIDS foundations and some of the other foundations. And she says that, now that she's on the other side, it's more of her spiritual work is to continue to help these charities and these people. She's very happy with how William and Harry have turned out. And, she says that if she would have stayed alive, Harry and William would not have had a good relationship with their father, and she's very happy to see that their relationship is very strong and very tight, and that she is able to, he's able to be the father that he never would have been.
Okay. And is Prince Harry really a member of the royal family?
In regards to this question, she's shaking her head no. And she's flashing the picture of a soccer player in front of my face, and so I would say that this would be Hewitt is his last name, and it's been rumored, but she's now confirming that he is actually the father of Prince Harry. He will always be William's brother, but as far as line for the throne, I don't really think that will ever happen. She says that he's the brother, but Charles is not the father.
So, Dr. Rob, Prince William will be marrying Kate Middleton on April 29th. What does Diana think of this marriage?
When you mentioned Kate's name, she smiled a lot, and she is extremely happy with this marriage. She says that Kate has a very good heart, and she truly loves William, and really that's something that she was always wanting when she was alive, for him to find a woman who would love him for him and not just because he's going to become the King of England. She's a very gentle soul, as from what Diana is telling me now, that she says that, and William also loves her very much, and it's going to be a very good match.
I see, so she is definitely happy with the choice that William has made.
She says that she could not have picked her a better woman for him had she been here in the flesh. She says she had a lot of influence on him in the spirit world. She's come to him in several dreams in relation to Kate, and he feels her around him all the time. So he's a very spiritual young man, she says, and she says that he's actually able to contact the spirit world at will.
Okay, that's good. And does Diana think that Kate is rather similar or alike to her?
And she says that she has a lot of the same personality traits, and she says that that's one of the reasons why William chose her, because he reminds her of Diana. And she says that really with Kate, she's going to have a lot of the same issues with the press and with people judging her. But she says that Kate's a very strong girl, and she's stronger than Diana ever was. And so we shall. She says that we'll be very surprised in her strength that's coming up.
Great. So does Diana believe that they will stay together for the long haul?
Really, I think that from what Diana tells me, that they're going to be married for as long as the Queen and her husband, Prince Philip, are married, which is over 60 years. So I would say yes, that would definitely give me the indication of them being together for the long haul.
Wow, that's great. And how many children do you think that they will have?
She tells me that there's going to be a baby born within the next 12 months. And so I'm asking her, is the baby on its way now, or is that something that's yet to come? And she says that, no, Kate's not pregnant at the moment, but it definitely will be a little girl. And they're going to name her after Diana. She will have Diana's middle name. And she says that makes her very happy. She sees... I can see with her, standing with her, all of her grandchildren in the spirit world, and I see a total of 3 girls and 1 boy. And so the 3 girls will come first and the boy will come last. And so she's very happy to be able to spend time with them prior to them coming here to the earth plane, and is looking forward to their futures as well.
Wow, that's really exciting. Let's see, 4 kids. good-sized family there. What does she think the biggest obstacle will be for the couple in the future?
She says the biggest obstacle really is the press. She says that they're going to be hounding them like they hounded her, but I think that really, from what she says to me, that's really the only thing that will get in the way of their happiness is if they listen to rumors and gossips about each other. You know, there's been a lot of controversy in the past with William seeing other people, and she says that that's something that he's now going to be only faithful to Kate, and she'll only be faithful to him. So, you know, this is kind of really the romance that she wanted with Charles when she was alive, she says. She says that, you know, when she married Charles, she was very much, didn't know him very well, but yet she fell in love with him. And it was really hurtful to her to have him reject her in such a way that, not really matching her love. But she says that Kate and William have a love that will be, fairy book tale love.
Okay, that sounds really sweet. And does she believe that someday William will definitely be king?
She says that he will definitely be king. She says that it probably will not be for another 30 years or so before that happens. She says that, Charles will be king first and then William will be king second. So William probably will be in his late 50s before he actually takes the throne.
And what is the future of the monarchy?
She says that the monarchy will never die. She says that, the British people will keep them in their hearts forever. She doesn't really see anything standing in the way of the happiness of the monarchy as far as her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren. She says that, that line of succession will stay. So that's exciting.
And Dr. Rob, does Diana have anything else that she would want to add before she returns to the other side?
I really feel that when I touch in with her, she really is, just so very happy that William and Kate are together. And she really feels like, with what she's telling me here, that this is going to be a very successful marriage with a lot of beautiful children, a lot of beautiful grandchildren. And really, her message is to the world is to find peace. One of the things that she tells me that she strove for when she was alive was to bring world peace. And, some of the wars that have been happening lately, she says, that are only going to get worse. And she says that, Prince Harry is in somewhat danger within the next couple of years due to some of these battles in Afghanistan and some of the other Arab countries. He seems to be wanting to be part of the front lines, and she says that's going to put him at great risk. And so that's one of the things that worries her, that Harry may actually cross over to the other side before everything is said and done. I just want to thank Diana, Princess of Wales, for coming with us, coming to me this evening to be on our show, and we will let her go back to the other side. But before we close with the royal family, I now have the Queen Mother, Elizabeth, which is William's grandmother, is with us as well, and I thought that was rather interesting that she would actually come with Diana, because they were such great enemies when they were alive. But I know now that they're on the other side, they have a very strong connection in looking after the members of their families respectfully. And so I really feel like that connection will stay as long as, they're needed.
And I have a question for Queen Elizabeth. What is it that you want to say to Prince William and Kate?
The big message I feel from her that she's speaking to me, and she's a very proper woman. It's very interesting to actually hear a message from her. I know that her message is just how very proud she is of William and the man he's become. One of her concerns, she says, that when she was alive was that he would be a good king. And she really feels like with the woman that he's chosen for himself, this is definitely the case. And she's just extremely, extremely happy. She's, very joyful in this marriage. And I personally asked Diana and Queen Elizabeth whether they were going to be at the wedding, and they said definitely. Every member of the royal family for many generations back will be there at the wedding. So William will not be alone when he stands up and marries Kate, that's for sure.
Oh, that's for sure. And how is the health of your daughter, Queen Elizabeth, and her husband, Prince Philip? Are they going to be in good health, live long lives?
She says that Queen Elizabeth will live to be in her hundreds. She says that she will probably be abdicating the throne in her 90s. But she's very concerned with Prince Philip's health right now. She says that he probably will be joining them on the other side within the next 2 years. So that's very sad for her, because she knows what it's like to be alone and be and to kind of wait for her husband to come to the other side. And so she sees that Queen Elizabeth will be very sad and will not be the same person after that happens.